how to make a simple display render like this. First, let's do Shift A on our keyboard. Then add a plane. Now let's resize and make it a bit bigger. With our plane selected, click Tab to go in edit mode. Then click this button to select the edges of the plane. Now click an empty space to deselect the edges. Then select these two edges by clicking one edge. Then hold Shift and click the other. Click E, then Z to extrude the edges upward. Now select these three edges. Then select the bevel tool and change the segments to 10 or 11. Click and drag the yellow ball outwards to bevel the selected edges. Click Tab to go back in object mode. With our plane selected, right-click, then select Shade Smooth. Now let's click Shift A and add a cylinder. Then resize the cylinder and make it smaller. Now right-click the cylinder and select Shade Auto Smooth. Now import the model you want to be displayed. I will be using this 5M custom chain I made for a client. Click this bluesy ball to go in top view mode. Then move your object so it is in the middle of the cylinder. Then use the blue arrow to position your object onto the surface of the cylinder. Now click on the plane. Then hold Shift and click the cylinder. Then click Ctrl J to combine them together. In the scene collection, change the cylinder name to Foundation and change your object name to whatever you want. With our object selected, make sure we are on frame 1. Then click N to open the side panel. In the rotation section, click I to insert a keyframe. Then, in the timeline, go to the last frame. In our case, it is frame 250. Back in the rotation section, change the Z-axis to 360. Then click I again. In the timeline at the bottom, right-click, then click Interpolation mode. Then click Linear. Now if we click the spacebar, we should see our object rotating in a loop. Now we will give the foundation a simple material. The material you set up for your object is entirely up to you, but I will be using my gold, silver, and diamond materials for this chain. Before we set up the foundation material, let's enable the material preview. With our foundation selected, click on the Materials tab. Click New. Change the name of the material to Foundation. Then change the base color to black or dark gray. And then you can experiment with the metallic and roughness. This is what I'll have mine set as. Again, the material for your object is up to you. So I will fast forward the process of texturing this chain model. Now, let's set up our rendering settings. First, let's select Edit in the top left. Then select Preferences. Select System. Then click Optics and make sure your GPU is selected. Now, let's go to the Render Properties tab. Change the render engine to Cycles. Then change the device to GPU Compute. Now, under Viewport, change the max samples to 15. Then, under Render, change the noise threshold to 0.15. Now click the drop-down arrow next to Denoise, and change the denoiser to Optics. Go to the Output Properties tab. Set the frame rate to 30. Under Output, click the folder to select where you want the video render to export to, then give it a name. Now let's change the file format to FFmpeg video. Now, let's go back in solid mode by clicking this button. Let's do Shift A, then click Empty, then click Sphere. Click S on your keyboard to make the sphere smaller, then position it in the middle of your object. Now, let's do Shift A again, and add a camera. Use the green and blue arrows to position the camera in front of our object, and above our object a bit. Then with our camera selected, go to the Constraints tab. Click Add Object Constraint, then click Track 2. In the target box, set it to empty. Now your camera should be looking directly at your object. Now bring your mouse to this corner, and when you see your mouse turn into a crosshair, click and drag to the right to create another viewport display. In the left viewport, let's enable the rendered viewport shading. Then click the camera icon. In the orange box is what will be shown in your render video. Now let's go to the World Properties tab. Click the yellow circle next to Color, then click Environmental Texture. Now click Open and select HDRI. I will have ones that I use in the description. Let's do Shift A again and go to Light, then click Area. Use the blue arrow to bring it above your object. Now if we go to the Lighting Properties tab, we will be able to adjust the brightness and color of the light. You can move your camera closer to your object with the move arrows, and no matter where you move the camera, it should always be facing your object. Now in the top right, click Render, then Render Image. and wait for the image to render. Let's close this window. Then click the Compositing tab at the top. Make sure the Use Nodes box is checked. Now let's do Shift A and search for glare. Move the glare node to the middle of the other two nodes like so. Do Shift A again and search for the viewer node. Connect the viewer node to the glare node like so. In the glare node, change the streaks to fog glow. Now, let's go back to the Layout tab. Render image again, and we should be able to see the fog glow on our object. Close this window, and now we can render the full animation video. First, let's put both viewports back into solid mode. Then go to Render, then click Render Animation. And then you just wait until every frame is rendered, which will be 250 frames. I hope this helped. Like and subscribe for more tutorial videos.